Leaving Nigeria felt like the best decision I have ever made in my life. But no one prepared me for the things I need to give up, for the things I have given up in Nigeria to relocate to the UK. This video is about talking about most of the things that no one will prepare you for or will tell you until you get here. Abroad is a secret court. That is what they say. And it is until you get here that you will know some of those things. Hi, my name is Simeon Odi. In case you are coming across this channel for the first time, they call me Showboy. I work and reside in the United Kingdom. I'm a battling farmer that had to leave Nigeria when my farm failed in order to relocate to the United Kingdom. So if this is your first time and you have not subscribed, kindly click on the subscribe button. Without further ado, let us go straight to this video of today. Now, one thing that I observed when I came to the United Kingdom is about support system, community support. When you look at people that are in this country, you see that it is as if sometimes everybody don dey kolo, like everybody head don dey touch small small. Person go dey waka to go bus, he go dey run. Like normally, it is not because he is late for the bus. It is not because he is late for work. But we have already gotten this attitude of people go dey run to go bus, to enter train, run. You know that kind of thing wey they do for Lagos, wey be say for you to enter Moloa, all those old Lagos buses, you go dey run in order to jump in. That is how everybody is in a hurry. Apart from that, look at the mental health. When I was in Nigeria, if you carry mental health talk, come near me, I didn't even understand what it meant till I come to this country. And I observed that people are depressed. The depression that comes here, it's not that we do not work in Nigeria. It's not that we are lazy in Nigeria. But there is a community support system that is in Nigeria. I remember when my farm failed, that morning, I have prepared to go to work because I am working as a pharmaceutical sales rep. So I have prepared to go to work. Then my driver came and he said, Oga, your attention is needed in the farm. Oh, you get wetin I wan show you. I didn't know that my driver have already gotten a call from the farm manager not to tell me. You know that kind of thing where be say person die or something, they say don't tell the wife, don't tell the husband so that they do not collapse. That was what he did to me. So that my driver, he now carried me small. When I was heading to the farm, I was like, why is the breeze? Why is there people's houses falling here? I did not know that my own is worse. Is it that the rain yesterday scattered people's houses? He said, Oga, make we go farm first now. Make we go farm first so that I will show you that thing so that we go. My mind was already telling me a problem. Listen, oh, listen, make I carry you go where I dey go. But when I got to the farm and I saw what happened, the disaster that had occurred in the farm, it drove to me that my own was finished. The first thing I did was to do a Facebook Live, and I sat down on the ground. I started crying. The whole thing that I have built for so many years, I have lost them within a twinkle of an eye. But what really pulled me through during those periods, not to become a mental, because at the time I contemplated suicide, I contemplated to keep by myself. I had a good support system. That same day, when I did a Facebook Live, some of my friends saw the video that I did on Facebook Live, and they reached out to me. They reached out to me. They came with their vehicle. We went to pork and things. We sit down in pork and things. I had fun. My mind was not there. They made it a point of duty, just like someone that lost someone in death. They make it a point of duty that they will not leave me that day. So they make sure that they were there. I had to even go to my sister's house in Benue State, in Makurdi, in order to go and lock myself up. But I still had a support system. I had a support system of people reaching out to me. Abroad, there is nothing like support system. In this place, Oyo is your name. You are on your own. I think the only thing that you can even get is when you first arrive. If you are fortunate like me, you will get a support system of people that are going to help you in order to like house you and keep you. I arrived in the United Kingdom without a shishi. I think the only money I had with me was about £100. Is it up to £100? That is what I had in me. The total money I had to arrive in this country. I didn't have anything. So the money is not even up to the money for a roasted corn. It is not even up to the money for maize, to chop maize, to even enter train. So when I arrived at the airport, I already had in fact, from Turkey, when I was in Turkey, I was, hi God, I missed the first money in Turkey. The movement I was supposed to do in Istanbul, our plane was filled up. So they were saying that, okay, if you can leave your train and go the next day, it was on a Saturday, if you can go the next day on Sunday, that they will lodge you in Istanbul and give you 400 euros as a compensation for you going in another schedule that is not your schedule. And because I've already told my friends, and I didn't have network, I didn't have my network, you know, I'm a village boy. It was my first time leaving Nigeria to come to this side, to come to the West. So I didn't have network. The small internet connection that I had in Istanbul, I have using the data allowance. So I didn't know how to communicate that my support system here, because they have already left the town that they are in order to come and carry me. Remember, I told you, the money I had with me is not even up to the money for train in order to go to where they are. Imagine accommodation. Support system is something that we do not normally talk about. There was this nurse that I met here back when I came. The nurse have already started having score. She have already started having small score in her head. What happened? I think where she was doing what do you call it? Where she was doing her Type 2, her certificate of sponsorship, she finished. She has stayed in the country for up to 5 years, and the COS in that place has expired. So she tried to get indefinite leave to remain because she's eligible. They denied her. They denied her indefinite leave to remain, probably because of many other offenses she might have done when she was here, or when she was still doing her 5 years period, or probably because of other things. Because, you know, indefinite leave to remain is not by force. It's not, it is in the mercy of the UKVI. It's not because you are up to 5 years that you must get it. No, no. At the end of the day, it's like visa. It's like another visa. If they feel that you are not going to be a good British, they are not going to give it to you. Because from indefinite leave to remain, the next thing is you are going to be applying to be a full British. The next thing is the lady started acting like Skosko. She was depressed. There was no support system. This is a nurse here, but there was no support system. And she started behaving like someone that is already mad. The support system in this country is something that no one is talking about. Just try and lose your job small so that you can call people on phone and tell them, please, can I stay with you till I get another job? That is where you will know the kind of country you come to. Just try and lose your job small so that you will beg someone for £100 or £50. You know, people in Nigeria, they will say, is it not 5 hours work? £50, is it not 3 hours work? In this country, to get someone to give you £50 is by inshallah. Now you will tell me, it depends on the clique of people you have. We have people that they can give you 5,000 plus. My God. Then you have to be someone that have grown your capacity in order to be in the clique of people that can give you that £5,000. This is not Nigeria, where you are a nobody. In Nigeria, you can click to someone that will give you a support system that is a somebody there in Nigeria. This is not Nigeria. This is somewhere that you have to grow your capacity in order to attract the type of people that you will be rolling with. That is how this country is. Nobody is talking about that support system. What about pressure to succeed? Jesus Christ. Immediately you go abroad, people back home are already thinking that there is a tree somewhere where you just go and pluck money. People back home are already giving you pressure. Nah, man, on for your mate. Didn't you see that your mate is already building upstairs? Nah, man, don't you see that your brother have already sent in a car? Nah, man, don't you see that the other guy have started renovating house for our parents? Nah, man, don't you see that this car that you left at home is already bad, that you are supposed to send or buy another one? Nah, man, don't you see that? Nah, man, don't you see this? Nah, man, don't you You see that people are already using their own standard in order to set up a success rate for you. Everybody is on your head to succeed. Now, this succeed we are talking about is not only back home. Oh. Listen, oh, listen. It's not only back home. When you come abroad, even the support system that you get here, if you get anybody, which is by the grace of God, oh, if you get anybody that will agree to house you for some time before you start doing something, let's assume you come as a student, or even when you come with tier 2 visa, or you come with other type of self-sponsorship visa that you come with, before you start earning money, before you start getting paycheck, you have to lay down your head. And if you do not have money, after like 2 weeks, 1 week, 3 weeks, you will start to see attitudinal attitude. You start to see attitude change in the people that are housing you. You start to see it. Because even the people here expect you to start succeeding almost immediately. Some people come here with student visa. They have not even gotten money in order to pay for their remaining balance. The people that are housing them are expecting them to already have money to rent their own house, to pay their own bills, and to pay the tuition fee. I pity students in the country. I also pity people that come in with their whole family in Type 2 visa. Okay, because they come in with sponsorship. Instead of one person, the main person that come to get the job, to first come and organize here before the other person join, for where they will pack 17 children and they will come, and they will now, yeah, everybody expects you, because see, you don't blame them. Oh. If they carry your own load, them they go kolo. They go kolo. No one prepares you for what you are going to see in this place. So if you get a support system here that is helping you, please, anytime you see them, kiss them in their cheeks. Give them a glass of water and thank them for the gift of life and favor that they showed you. We have people that are sleeping in train station, sleeping in bus station, sleeping on the road. When you come in as an immigrant, you are not entitled to public funds, so you do not have benefit. You are not coming here to now say, I want to go and live in council houses. I want to go. You are not entitled to it. It is already a violation of your visa rule for you to do that. So don't do it. Everybody expects you to succeed. Everybody expects you to succeed immediately. I did a breakdown of how much that you are even earning. What is the money that you are earning? Much. Or should we talk about remittance and black tax? In Nigeria, they feel leave you alone. You can be working. See, in Nigeria, you can be working and you are making, probably you are a businessman. You are doing your small self-employed, or you have businesses. You are doing well. You are earning like 4 million naira, 2 million naira, 1 million naira a month from your business. Nobody will even be calling you on phone to dash them money. No, because it is Nigeria, they won't even know. But immediately you come abroad. The worst aspect of black tax and remittance back home is that you cannot even say no. When I say you cannot say no, I'm not saying that you cannot tell the people no. I am saying that when you are telling the people no, they are already seeing you as a wicked person. They are already seeing you as someone that do not want to help. They are already seeing you as a stingy person. They are already seeing you. Is it because it's in the UK? Is it because it's in the UK? No worry now, I go come too. There was this, my friend, a very good friend. He is part of the people that helped me when I come here. I was staying in his house for some time. And we were in the house one afternoon, and I was sitting in the parlor. I was sitting the other side. He was sitting here. He was chatting. Then the next thing, he said the F word. He said, F you too. Like F you too on the phone. Shit. And he threw his phone. He threw his phone on the cushion. I was like, Oga, wetin dey happen? If he be say you don dey mad o. He said no. Say he's just talking to his cousin. That the cousin asked him to please find something for him. That he did not have money in order to buy food stuff. That he should look for something for him. And he told the person that, and at that time, that guy just had issues with his work. He was working in a support role work. So he had issues with his workplace. So he wasn't going to work. It was only the wife, because he's married to a British here. So his wife is the only one that was going to work and was providing for the family. And he wasn't working. He was on suspension. But when the nephew, a big cousin or whatever, told him to send money that he have not eaten, this guy had to go and convert the little money. He was on suspension. They didn't tell him when he's coming back to work. He went and converted the little money he have through Lenfi. He converted the money and sent back to this person in Nigeria 20,000 naira. The reply that the cousin replied was seen. No thank you, nothing. And he was just managing it. He didn't talk anything. Then the cousin sent a voice note. Say, is it 20,000 naira? I told you I don't have food stuff. You are sending me 20,000 naira. You are just sending me, you know, even reach £2. You know, even reach £10. You are sending me money when no even reach £10, when no even reach 1 hour work. I told you I am looking for money. The entitlement mentality these people have. This guy told him to send back the money. If you do not send back the money, I'm going to call family meeting on your head. That was how that afternoon became a very tense afternoon. Remittance back home. Do you know that you can be in this country and You are looking for the next visa. Maybe the next visa, you and your family might cost you 15,000 pounds or 20,000 pounds. That is when you add probably you are looking for a visa, maybe a COS that is like 5 years COS. So when you add the visa fee for the 5 family, when you add the IHS, that is the health insurance, when you add everything for 5 years for each of the person, because you have to pay ahead, it might be going up to 20,000 pounds, 15,000 pounds. And probably you have only 13,000 pounds that you already have. You and your wife have also. Even with credit, some people will go and collect loan in order to do it. Somebody in Nigeria will call you for fuel. He will call you that he needs fuel, that is looking for how to go back to work, and that he needed fuel in order to go. That please, if you can give him 50,000 naira. Someone will call you in Nigeria that is looking for house rent. Tell me, house rent is not an emergency, especially in Nigeria, because you have 1 year to prepare for it. School fees is not an emergency, because you have up to 3 or 4 months to prepare for it. Someone will now call you and say, you need this thing. If you open up to this person and say, bros, no verse, so I get, what do you call it, to pay visa, I dey look for 2,000 pounds in order to do it. Because in this country, nobody will borrow you 2,000 pounds. It's by inshallah. It's by inshallah. Except you have already built your capacity to mingle with those type of people. That means you, man, you get that type of money. Nobody say you be liability. You can't be liability to anybody here. The person will tell you that your own na 2,000 pounds you dey find. You even give 13,000 pounds, which is 26 million naira. Me na only 200,000 I dey ask you. Abeg give me. If they no give me, if you no give me, I go dey stranded. Remittance and black tax back home. Nobody is going to tell you this. So my advice is to you is this. You cannot impress anybody. Even after you try to impress them, if anything happen here and you had to go back to Nigeria, I am telling you, the decent people that you are trying to impress will laugh at you. See him now, he go abroad, he come back with nothing. He go abroad, he no do anything. It is better you do not even help now and build yourself. Because even if you don't help now, and when you have built yourself, you are helping others, the time you did not help will be forgotten. But if you are helping now, when you have not even built yourself, when you lose it, they are going to forget about you. You are nobody. Who cares about you? It is before. I get them before, no be property. Build yourself first. If somebody is drowning in water, they swim, they drown, and you know that you do not know how to push someone and save the person from the water, the rule say you should not try it. You have to save yourself first. That is the rule of swimming. There is no how somebody is drowning and you don't know how to swim, and you will go and be trying to save someone that is trying to drown. Two of you will die. You have not already understand yourself here. You have not already gotten your papers well here because you want to live here. Or if you are building in Africa, you have not been able to build successfully in Africa. You are now sending money back home because you want to impress your neighbor that you have built the biggest house for your mother, that you have bought the biggest car for your mother, and you know it is credit, and you know that you are in debt, and you know that you are suffering here. Your mother do not need it. See, it is emotional, but your mother will pray for you more when you can give her the normal thing you can afford. Forget impressing others. That big house you are building for her at that time, except you have the money, that big house you are building it for her is not necessary. How do you do it? What are some culture shock that you got when you come here? Comment it on the comment section. And also, don't forget to tell me what they call me in the country where you reside. Because here in the UK, they call me short boy. And this is my thought, and I decided No one is going to prepare you about this. So if you are already abroad or you are coming abroad, please, 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 try to get a good support system. Try to be very careful in the remittance of black tax that you are giving back at home. Try to be very, very, very careful about that, and you will succeed. I will see you again in the next video. Cheers.